The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2.
He will return this from deep in the end zone.
On the return. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
I know you ain't got it.
Now a late signee let go by Minnesota in June. It's Dalvin Cook.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Here's Watson.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And he will bring it back to the 4-yard line.
Brandon, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now because he might be in a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, his guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
Harris.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Najee Harris, well built for work down here near the end zone. That's a nice job there to hold him up. But I doubt we've seen the last of him on this drive.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Stroud looking to throw.
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Boy, you'd hate to squander this great field position. Here's 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal, Stroud.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they'll be looking to make amends for that first drive, which came to a rather abrupt ending.
It certainly did, and I remember going back to my notes before this game, and a lot of times when I scout a guy, I have a little section about how does he handle adversity. And in this case, a big check mark. He may have thrown the first interception, but I don't think he's going to throw very many more.
Line up. 24.
Now Watson.
A short throw to Conklin, the tight end.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. Sheds off the tackle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. On 1st down, it's Watson.
A short throw to Conklin, the tight end.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now it's Watson. And complete right side to Cook. So the completion gets him just a yard, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Now Watson, he's going to move him around.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw on 2nd is Watson. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 18. 23 yards the pickup there.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
From the red zone now, Watson. And this is going to be intercepted. Julian Love picks it. And the Ravens are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the pistol, they run it with Cook.
And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down. Watson now to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Evans. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Here's Watson. It's caught here by Adams.
Here comes 3rd and about a foot.
A shotgun snap for Watson. And he fires one, but incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They will indeed snap it to Watson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Ravens are going to get the football back.
Okay, ready? Lion.
They'll start the drive with Harris. And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line.
It was T.J. Edwards who brought him down. Now 2nd and 9.
Dixie Maverick. Go.
On 2nd down, it's Stroud. Here's one deep for Pickens. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception.
Teron Johnson able to pick it.
And Brandon, how many times have we talked with these rookies out there, and then we finally hear from them that the game slowed down and they're able to handle things? Not so far for this rookie, because right now, back-to-back drives, they picked him off. Not college football anymore. He's got to find a way to handle what these defenses throw at him.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
From the 22 now, here's the 2nd and 8.
To throw is Watson. And he'll find Moreau here. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They'll run with Cook. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Bradley Chubb came in and got him.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Watson. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
The kick by Sanders is good, and that will tie us at 3-3.
So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they had the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Stroud now on second down.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
You talk about this Bengals defense.
This unit third best in the NFL in stopping the run.
We know it's only week 1, but the results look pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, they're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. Got some nice young faces playing for them. Let's see if they can get this going.
Now a first down carry for Harris. Give him 2 yards on the gain there, and it will take us to the end of quarter number 1. 3-3, a tight one after 1 on EA Sports.
From the 43, here's a 2nd and 8.
Warriors 70.
The second down throw now from Stroud.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up.
They intercept Stroud again, the 3rd time in this game.
Picked up by Amani Hooker. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Watson. Throw left side complete. That's Adams.
2nd down and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to throw, Watson. Open man here is Conklin. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. On 1st down, Watson.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. The Bengals at 1-0 on the year following the win in week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener, and now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
His throw caught right around the 6. Touchdown! Tyler Conklin, his first touchdown of the new season, and the Bengals have taken the lead.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. Now they trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. Gets this out wide to Pickens.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Now Stroud.
It's brought in by Harris. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here's Stroud.
That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
70 range, 70 range.
Again, it's Stroud.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Daniel Bellinger.
His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Ravens are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Elliott good on the extra point, and we are even at 10 apiece. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up-and-down-the-field game here.
I'll take him. Where's his tombstone?
Boot Hill, baby.
Watson on 3rd down.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. Down to the 10.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Mike Evans, 74 yards.
And the Bengals have taken the lead.
And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Come on, come on. Set.
On 1st down, here's Stroud.
Flushed out right.
That one complete downfield to Kirk. Down the sideline he goes.
And in for the Ravens touchdown. Christian Kirk, 75 yards.
And the Ravens are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. And one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Work in the middle.
Now Robinson coughs up the football. It's loose.
Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it.
And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Harris running straight ahead. Brought down on the play by Amani Hooker. So from the 37, here's a 2nd down and 9. Stroud off the play fake. That is caught. Rashad Bateman. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
So a pretty nice throw right there from the rookie. And this, of course, is game number 2 of his NFL career. His guys did not get the win, Charles, in the opener. But what did you see from him last week?
Well, I think
touchdown.
George Pickens.
An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens have broken the tie.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Had 3 touchdown passes. You're right. He looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
On 1st down, it's Watson. Eluding the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
64! And no timeout.
Back to the air. Watson on 2nd down.
And now Watson throws another interception. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. 3 first-half interceptions now. And, Charles, you'd have to think a fair amount of concern is developing over there on that sideline.
And there should be, because essentially he's been a little loose and possibly reckless with the football here in the first half. Now, maybe it's not all on him, but still 3 interceptions. That puts the entire team in jeopardy. So the play caller from here on out got to design some throws for him that he can complete, keep it away from the defense, and try and get him back on track.
Stroud to throw it.
And that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover, but I love their fight. Planted their feet and forced the incompletion on 1st down.
On 2nd and 10, Watson. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
So a PI call going to cost him there defensively. What did you see?
Well, I think it's the right call, partner, because sometimes we'll see officials kind of let them play. But by the letter of the law, that's definitely a penalty.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Flush to his right. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Mike Evans. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year.
And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. 2nd and 10. Play action. Stroud now.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
They've got his man complete. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
Here goes Stroud again.
He gets it complete to Harris. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Finding Harris on back-to-back plays.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
18 Rattler. Ready.
Stroud will look to throw once more.
He's got his tight end Fant. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Noah Fant in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Ravens have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Elliott good with a PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead.
31. Bengals 24. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Bengals 24.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they have...
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Intercepted. The Bengals take over first and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Hey, we got to snap it. We got to snap it.
Trying to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They run again on first down. Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for...
And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Tyler Conklin, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Bengals take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Ready.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Second and 10. Here's Stroud. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Stroud on 3rd down now. That is caught. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Check smash.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
Stroud now on 2nd down. Here's one deep for Pickens.
And this will be caught at the 30. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 64 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been...
Touchdown! Christian Kirk with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens have broken the tie. Elliott now to add the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Ravens 38, Bengals 31.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Watson to throw on 3rd and 1.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. 3rd and 2, Watson. Escaping the pressure right.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Understanding he's just down 1 possession, trying to make something happen by extending the play, but the coverage downfield was excellent. He escaped and bought some time, but that one goes incomplete.
On 4th down, Watson.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. Down inside the 10. And the Bengals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
Watson now to throw.
Looking Mike Evans' way again, and he's got another one. And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. Now, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Cook will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Back to throw, Watson. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Allen Robinson, a 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bengals are an extra point away from drawing level.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going.
And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Stroud sets up the play action.
This is caught. It's Kirk. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Ready up.
On the give, this is Harris. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
They just keep trying, but so far, finding no room for him to run.
None whatsoever. In fact, you run the numbers. He's under 3 yards a carry at the moment.
Here we go.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
Let's go, let's go.
And they're going to speed things up here.
Now a give. Running left is Harris. Down at the 35. It'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step.
And my goodness, another interception.
And the Bengals are going to get the football here at their own 23.
That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
To throw is Watson. Flushed out right. And Watson has enough for the first down yardage as he slides to the turf. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Now Watson. Airing this one out for Evans. That's caught inside the 20. A big play there for Cincinnati. 41 yards. Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Bengal got going a little early there. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Here's Watson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
Sanders' kick is good, and they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking.
Now a hit and a loose football. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
As that ball got away from him and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6. To throw on 2nd is Watson, eluding the pressure right. Man open is Robinson. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Cook is in. Touchdown, Bengals.
Sanders now to add the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Bengals 48, Ravens 38.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
Let's go now.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
Stroud off the play fake.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
A loss of 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
Here's Stroud.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
And the Bengals are going to take over here up near the 40.
A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. Oh, fighting. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 95 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Off of play action, it's Watson. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield.
That time, Bradley. Shooting in there for this.
The last run went so well for them, maybe they should have just handed it off right here, too. Instead, the quarterback ends up keeping it, and the defense is right on it and wipes away the yardage gained on the last snap.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Here's Watson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Leo Chanel. And the Ravens are right back in this football game.
30-yard line.
Ready?
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it's second down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Stroud looking to change the play.
At the 31-yard line.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Hey, smash. Check out.
Second and 9 now. And my goodness, another interception. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it.
He may go.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 from Bengals TD.
So a fourth quarter pick 6 here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner, and I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick 6, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Stroud looking to throw.
Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Down the right sideline.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Christian Kirk, 75 yards.
And the Ravens have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Charles, that's a pretty good response from a rookie quarterback. He's had his struggles in this game, including the interception on the last drive, but there he takes him down.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 10. And he's across for 2 points. Boy, a gutsy call right there, but the fake works, and they get the 2 instead of 1. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw in this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway.
Inside the 10.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Dalvin Cook, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead.
So now the Bengals offense will stay out there as they'll decide to go for 2.
Cook. They'll try and run it.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
61. Ravens 46.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Dragon 60. Go.
The second down throw now from Stroud.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
Well, this is something we've seen before, partner. We've seen a defense bait a rookie, pretend to leave a window open, and then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. Big-time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case, it paid off well.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Watson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Adams. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now a first down throw, Watson. This is caught. And he's brought down. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run.
And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals.
Dalvin Cook
finishing strong with 3 fourth-quarter touchdowns.
And the Bengals are on their way to a 2-0 start.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Stroud now on 1st and 10.
Flush to his right. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
On the set.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Mustang 19. Buffalo 18. Let go.
Again, it's Stroud.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Michael Davis.
And the Bengals are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
The Bengals take
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Alert, alert.
Throwing now, Watson. Escaping the pressure right. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked by Julian Love. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Stroud now on 2nd down.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
19 Lions. Hey.
Stroud here on 3rd and long.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Christian Kirk, 44 yards.
And the Ravens take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive interception, this drive the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it, solid, because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounced back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
Ravens 52.
So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And Watson's going to throw it here. Catch made. It's Moreau. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that will bring up 2nd down. On 2nd down, Cook. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Bengals, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.